Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. Wolf, and I've been curious. Is this new My Little Pony series, Pony Life, going to be following in the footsteps of something like Teen Titans Go? I know there's certainly a lot of other fans out there who have been asking this same question. In fact, more than a few fans out there are worried that it might be following in the footsteps of Teen Titans Go. As for myself, I haven't watched that much Teen Titans Go. I've seen some clips here and there on YouTube, and that's about it. But I was certainly a fan of the original series way back in the early 2000s. And yeah, I would have liked to see more of that series. It felt like it ended a little too soon. But when I watched a little bit of Teen Titans Go, I realized, yeah, it's really not for me. And that was it. I just moved on. The idea that maybe this new Pony Life series might be going in a similar direction. It's possible, of course. We haven't watched any of the episodes. We've barely seen any of the animation. So it's really guesswork at this point. From the cutesy art style and the chibi designs, I can understand why a lot of people would be making that connection, that maybe it's following in similar footsteps. But it's really still too early to tell. I have seen just a little bit of animation in this new style during a toy commercial that Hasbro released. It's only a scant few seconds when each of the main six are on screen and they're singing along to a song I've never heard of before, and yet I'm rather confused as to why anyone would pick this particular song for a toy commercial. But looking at the very few frames when each of the main six come on screen, yes, they certainly seem a lot more excitable and a lot more outlandish in their expressions. I mean, they're taking the cartoonish side of these characters and ramping it up. Now, for someone like Pinkie Pie, yeah, I could see her going that far for a joke, and yeah, she's always been the most cartoony of the main six. But when you look at someone like Fluttershy making this kind of outlandish expression, I admit it does feel a little jarring. However, I do want to suggest that this is a toy commercial, and in the past, even with MLP G4 toy commercials where they're using the characters on screen, the animation style has never been up to par with the TV series. And it reminds me a bit of that 3D Pinkie Pie animation that came out a little while back that was also promoting a toy. And I get the sense, you know, what we see in these toy commercials does not necessarily reflect the show these characters come from. I mean, when you're comparing the promo images with this very short toy commercial artwork, you can tell there is a slight change in style. I mean, even between the promo images and the press release, there's a slight change in style. So it's really too early to tell exactly what this new series is going to be like, especially in terms of writing and character interactions and the world itself. We have very scant information. I can understand why a lot of people were questioning, is this following in the same footsteps as Teen Titans Go? It makes sense. But even though I was a fan of the original Teen Titans and really didn't get into Teen Titans Go, I never reached the point of hating on Teen Titans Go because it didn't really appeal to me. I admit that I have enjoyed My Little Pony Friendship is Magic much more than Teen Titans. Much like with the transition between Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, I am a little concerned that perhaps we're going to be losing a lot more of these serious emotional moments and just going much more for the comedic angle. I liked the comedy of MLP G4. There are so many scenes and lines that I can watch again and again and still enjoy them all the more. And given the little premise we've read here, it's possible that Pony Life might be going a similar route. But I don't know. I'm not going to be passing judgment on a series that hasn't even come out yet. And you know, the more I think about it, there is a conceivable connection between MLP G4 and this new Pony Life series. I mean, consider just for a moment. You know those very few seconds in which Pinkie Pie had absorbed all of the chaos magic from Discord and had kind of lost control of herself for a moment, wanting to cover the universe in icing? Imagine for just a moment that in the throes of chaotic magic spreading out everywhere, would it make sense that in her subconscious mind, Pinkie Pie might have created a world with herself and her friends where everything is centered on Sugar Cube Corner and where her friends come to her for advice and solutions to problems, where she's able to serve up magic potions and give them new perspective on their lives. It's a bit of a far-fetched connection, but the more I think about it, that actually makes a whole lot of sense. That this new Pony Life series is a subconscious creation of Chaos Pinkie Pie near the end of MLP G4. It's just a theory, but it's a fun theory. At any rate, though, it is possible that this new Pony Life series will be taking more away from the serious or the emotional angles that MLP G4 had and go much more for the comedy. I don't know whether that's the case. I kind of hope that with many of these slice of life stories, they're going to be touching on a lot of morals that not only appeal to children, but also to adults, much like MLP G4 has. But even if they are going for a completely comedic angle, I think I'd still want to see what this series has to offer, because I've grown to really enjoy these characters over the years. And I honestly thought that we wouldn't be getting anything My Little Pony related for the entirety of next year. Aside from Season 10 taking part in the comics, of course. But that really doesn't compare to the TV series for a number of reasons. In the meantime, though, do you believe this new Pony Life might be following in similar footsteps as Teen Titans Go? And do you suppose there might actually be a logical connection between Chaos Pinkie Pie and this new Pony Life series centered on Sugar Cube Corner? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.